This is YouTube News. It appeared to be a painful start to the week for the stock market, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average tumbling more than 470 points at the open on Monday. Yet Carolyn McClanahan, a certified financial planner in Jacksonville, Florida, received no calls from worried clients. And quote, "There in hashtag X27, always something that in hashtag X27, troubling the stock market." End quote, McClanahan said. The issue this week? Fear of a trade war erupting after Trump said in a Sunday afternoon Twitter post that the current 10% tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods will rise to 25% on Friday. He also threatened to impose 25% levies on an additional $325 billion of Chinese goods in quote, shortly, end quote, it in hashtag X27, the least worry our clients have, end quote, said McClanahan, the founder of Life Planning Partners. The Dow has since erased more than half its losses and was down about 200 points by early afternoon. McClanahan attributes her and her clients' calm to their previous discussions about risk. End quote, "How much risk do you need and want to take?" End quote, she said she asks them annually. End quote, "We focus on what the client and hashtag X27's life goals are. You can and hashtag X27 control the market." End quote. Investors who make decisions in response to the president and hashtag X27's volatility should brace for whiplash, said James W. Paulson, chief investment strategist of the Luthold Group, an investment research firm in Minneapolis. End quote, "This is a man-made crisis that was created by a Trump trade tweet, and it can be ended by a Trump trade tweet," end quote. He said. Concerns over whether someone and hashtag X27's stocks are over or undervalued are often needless, said Mark Hebner, president of Index Fund Advisors, which manages $2.7 billion. End quote, with roughly 10 million buyers and sellers every day. The market is setting the fair price all the time, so going forward they and hashtag X27 reposition to get the fair return. End quote, Hebner said. That reality, of course, is why more people are now investing in index funds today, rather than picking individual stocks. Recent research from Morningstar found that in 2018, just 38% of active U.S. stock funds fared better than their passive peer funds. End quote, "This trading game don't and hashtag X27 help investors," end quote, Hebner said. McClanahan said her firm transitioned to only passive funds in 2009, after the active funds did worse in the financial crisis. Advisors should remind any jittery clients that, end quote, "news is random," end quote, and that, end quote, "buyers and sellers react to that news, so that the new price positions the buyer to get a fair return," end quote, Hebner said. YouTube News.